Playdate, episode 109.
109.
Rajon Rondo.
Yes, or Matt Stafford.
Yeah. And you said one last week. You said one today.
Matt Stafford, can you look at him? Is that about 9?
Yeah, he's 9. You said one the other day, too. That was 9.
Really?
You thought he was 8, and you got upset that I said it was 9.
9.
Well, why'd you say that?
Tony Romo was who
Tony
he said.
Romo. Google Tony Romo naked.
Okay, we are also getting into...
I'm a Romo-sexual. It's
We're also
just a
getting into
fun
the
play
age-
on words.
We can probably start doing ages now, too.
Oh, the Rizzler.
Yeah, give me the...
How old is the Rizzler?
8? 7?
Rizzler. Sorry, the way you
No,
spelled
I
it.
know. It was his name, though. He is 9.
He's 9.
All right,
He
the
just
Rizzler
turned
app.
9.
This is our Rizzler app. Lauren, give me Deuce Tatum.
Deuce Tatum. Is he that old? My mind, he was like 5.
In my mind, the Rizzler was like 5.
Who is this guy?
6.
Yeah,
But that says a
Jason.
year ago, though, so he might be... He's 7.
7.
All right,
Okay.
yeah.
Playdate. We had a big. This has been the longest weekend of my
Very
life.
long. It has
Yes.
felt very long.
I don't remember what life was like when it wasn't.
I agree.
Yeah. It's been a fun weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of partying it up, though.
I saw you out a couple times.
Was having fun.
You were tearing it up. There was also, I think there was a lot of confusion on Friday. Was that when we all went out together?
Mm-hmm.
Friday.
Yeah, it was a viral hangout.
There was
Yeah.
a lot of confusion as to, at least on my part, I don't know if you guys experienced this, like who knew who.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
100%.
So like I would be talking to people
Like at Bell's, I feel like we're all just like
Yeah,
circling
yeah,
around
yeah.
each other.
under the
trying to-
assumption that it was like one of Lauren's friends or like one of your friends. But what had happened was I think Lucas brought like a ragtag group of people that looked like they would either be Lauren's friends or your friends.
Yeah.
Like side friends. And that led to me having some interesting conversations.
It was viral.
I
We
have,
all
a new
hung
man,
out.
I have a new man crush.
Who?
I met the fucking coolest guy in the world. His name's JD.
Okay.
And he is buddies with my friend Jack, who you met the other day.
Yes.
And so Jack is dating my girlfriend's friend, and like Jack and I met each other through them, whatever. And I was like, this guy's gonna stink, because you know when you have to meet like you get forced to be like
Yes.
friends with your girlfriend's friend's boyfriend.
Correct. Yeah.
His crew,
Killer?
oh my god, top to bottom, and each guy cooler than the last. But there's this one guy who's he's like a grown sweetie pie. You know, when people just have grown up and they're just still a sweetie pie.
Yeah.
It's the nicest guy I've ever met in the world.
That's awesome.
I ordered
We should all hang out.
dude.
Are you gonna gatekeep them?
Are you gonna girl
no.
boss? Be
Dude,
honest.
I want everyone to experience this guy. I'm gonna try and get him around as many people. Anyone that I know, I hope gets the pleasure of meeting this guy. He's truly. I woke up.
If I ever listened to a podcast and they said that one of the hosts had met me and they were saying these kind of things, it would be the best day of my life.
I thought you were gonna say it would be like creepy.
No. It was
I understand it
endearing.
might be a little odd. He's the coolest guy. So I ordered a round of drinks for everyone, and JD said that he wanted whatever I was having. Cool guy move.
Cool
Didn't
guy.
ask no questions. When they all came out, I was kind of handing them back, and then I looked back and he didn't have one, and I thought it was just like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Flan said that I turned around and realized that I forgot his drink, and I was like, I am so sorry. I'm not normally like this. It was just like a mental error. I could have sworn I ordered it. He was like, "Oh, dude, it's completely fine." He's the nicest guy in the world.
That's funny.
He's probably sitting somewhere with his friends right now. He's like, that fucker didn't get me a drink. That guy Jack fucking
I met the
blows.
biggest dick, dude. He purposely didn't get me a drink.
Yeah.
You had a big weekend, Willy.
We had a viral weekend. Knicks lost on Friday.
They
Then we all
won. They
hung
won
out.
yesterday.
Then they won yesterday.
Yeah.
Then I went on a big boat yesterday.
Yeah, how was the
or
boat?
Saturday on the marina.
Big boat.
It was fun. It was
Yeah, Flan and her friends said they saw you out
yes.
after.
Yeah. They were on my street.
Yeah. Apparently Liam and Will were out smoking a cigarette, and one of Flan's friends said that Liam and I look a lot alike. And that was like, that's completely fine to me. It's just I'd never made that.
Yeah, I don't think.
And then-
I don't agree.
But then
at
that
all,
girl
but-
lost all credibility because she was like, trying to explain it. She was like, in the same way that like you and Willy kind of look alike. And I was like, okay, the three of us look absolutely nothing. Like we're on a spectrum, totally.
We're all on a spectrum.
But we
My friends always mix you guys up.
me and Willy.
Yeah.
I think it's just because we have the pod together
Yeah.
too, and we dress the same. Maybe.
Yeah. But like that made me realize like, okay, this person doesn't know what they're talking about. She just thinks all men look the same.
Yes.
If you think that me, you, and Liam look a lot alike.
Yeah. And Lauren,
You've
looks
never.
like us,
we're the
too.
first three men. Yeah, it's someone who just thinks humans look a lot alike. In the same way that like you and Lauren look alike.
like an alien.
What?
That would be funny. Like if there was an alien here, that would probably be an underrated like difficulty. Would be just everyone would look the same.
Yeah.
Like if you went to an alien planet.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna
It's like,
show
what are
up?
you talking about? I'm white. It's like that is not even like.
Well, like every drawing of an alien looks the exact same. Like what would the if they had only seen one of us and they like had to start doing cartoon sketches, we would all look like them. I learned a fun alien fact. You want to hear it?
Hit me.
It's a double whammy for you because it's aliens and it's Star Wars.
Okay.
E.T.'s species are in Star Wars.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Like in the when they're at like a council meeting, if you zoom in on those little pods they float in when they're all like voting.
Like the Jedi?
I think I've heard this
sorry,
theory
the Senate.
before.
When the Senate gets together, one of the planets. Sorry,
I said I think I've heard this theory before, where people like saw them in the background or something.
Pull up like ET in Star Wars.
ET Star
If you
Wars,
zoom in on one of the pods, it's just like a bunch of ETs. Go to that first one.
Oh, that's sick.
Isn't that cool?
I love E.T.
Which that means that there are humans in.
Except this was a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Or you think they outlived us?
I'm actually
Well, I think
obsessed with
these
that.
aliens lived long enough to then do ET, but they occurred in different. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that is.
Isn't that
cool.
interesting?
That's awesome.
E.T.
I got to show you something crazy that happened.
Yeah.
Scott and I got stalked.
What or why? How? Also, Jack, are those new Uggs?
These are old Uggs.
They look so fresh.
And here's my beef with them, Lauren.
What?
You know how like these look off, right? Like they don't look as cool as normal Uggs. We can all agree that, right? Turns out I think I might have already talked about this. There are two Ugg brands. There's one in Australia, which is the original one.
Yeah.
And then there's an American one owned by like Dockers. And the American one is suing the original one to like put them out of business. And so I accidentally bought the fucking evil ones. I think.
No,
You have evil shoes?
I think so.
Yeah.
I have no way of telling if they're but they feel shittier than everyone else's.
No,
Uggs.
so the Australia ones are the good ones
The
because
Australian
it'll
ones
say
are
on
the
the
good
logo Ugg by Australia. I'm pretty sure there's like two separate.
But now I think they had to change it to Ugg since 71 or whatever because can you imagine like if like a new podcast started and they were like
First of all, how dare you?
They were like we are the Playdate podcast and they just sued us until we couldn't be like that's insanity. How is that legal?
Crazy.
Yeah, wait, but it's in a different country?
They got the licensing in the US, that's how it's legal. But it's
Got it.
how could any judge be like I'm going to side with the evil guys. It's like an old like 90s Disney predicament where like big business is like putting the little and they're just like, well, that's how it goes.
I think that we should start a third UGG podcast.
Okay.
And sue both of them. Am I picking up what you're putting down right now? I was on my phone for the first part of that. I was looking for this video to show you. I wasn't just hacking. And my neighbors just texted that someone broke into our yard. So I got a little distracted by that.
All right.
Okay.
This is Scott and I at dinner last night. And there was
wait, can I just, before you play this, Lauren, this is like how a guy with schizophrenia would tee up a video that like he was getting gang stalked. Where you're like, if it starts on the salad, that to me is like a nuts guy being like, there were little guys in my salad.
I had to get a reveal, man. He had 3 phones. It was filming us through the window while we were eating dinner.
Wait, what?
He's holding 2 phones, and then he has one on a like tripod.
Are you on Main Street?
Yeah,
that is
at the Library Ale House.
Is that place good? I've never been.
So good, yeah. The
Wait,
food's great.
Willy, break this down for me. What, how, who, and when?
We're last night.
Okay.
Scott and I, at about 8 o'clock, we decided to go get dinner at the Library Ale House. The only seats they had were in the window. It's kind of fun for people watching. Like,
Where is this? Santa Monica?
On
Yeah,
Main.
on Main, just
near,
on the
near
street.
like Jameson.
Oh, okay. I knew I'd. Okay, yeah.
And so we're sitting there, people watching, having fun. And this guy walks up with a camera on a tripod, a phone filming on a tripod, and then 2 phones also filming in his hands. I think it was like live or filming or both, or I don't know. And at first I was
Did it
like,
have anything to do with he knew who you were? Or this
there's
was a
no shot.
I don't know.
There's no shot.
This could be your first paparazzi moment. You got the B team paparazzi coming out.
This is pop.
Can I give him some advice, Willie?
Yeah, please. I mean, my advice is that guy's a fucking creep. It was the
Totally.
funniest thing. We were showing our waitress, and there were these other like girls sitting behind us that were like, "What the hell is that
Wait,
guy
how
doing?"
long was he standing
He
there?
was out there for like 5 minutes. Like it wasn't like a one. Like,
Also, if he's facing the window, why is it? It's just glare against.
so that's the other thing. Is like initially he was kind of filming like other people, and we were like, "What the hell is that guy doing?" And then I think he caught on, and I was like, "This is the funniest thing I've ever seen." And I think he caught on to how funny I thought it was, and was like, "It's like if you give him a reaction, then
Right.
that's what he wants."
If you give us,
So I think if I had if I had completely ignored him, I might have been better off. But I was laughing so hard that I think he came up and
Wait.
just really got into it.
Oh my
So-
god!
Isn't that insane?
That's insane. I think that my piece. Also, I like Scott's positive attitude towards it. Like I feel like if I was with you,
yeah.
that would get old for me
Oh, I could. We
in
were
a
both
s-
just
in a
cracking up.
second. And like, did you say anything to him?
I
Like,
would be-
stop.
No,
filming?
we're like, what are you doing,
Is he
man?
allowed to do that? You're
Well-
in public, I guess.
So you no party wanted to go outside and be like, hey, what's going on?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
It
you
was
should have. You
harmless.
should have spread your butt cheeks and put them against the window so all his streams got shut down.
No, I did do that. That was after.
Okay,
Right after
good,
we
good,
finished.
good. I have a little bit of advice for this young man.
Yeah.
One, just the angle that he's holding the other 2 phones at. It feels like maybe he should just focus on the one on the tripod. And
Yeah.
he's gonna,
I mean, there's no good content coming out of those.
the like he's sacrificing quality for quantity here.
100%.
Do you think he must be making money off of this? If this is like
What?
there are people that just go out.
There's someone making money off of me and Scott eating white bean hummus.
I think there are people out there that like
So good.
Don't-
By the way, their hummus.
they don't go outside, and so they like get their fix.
I want to
By
find
like
the video.
watching this live. No, I bet it's just a live stream. You can just tune in. It's like Main Street, Santa Monica, and
That's true.
people can like live vicariously through this bizarre.
I've been on
human.
TikTok and it comes up like WeHo bars, and it'll be random people like filming everyone walking into the bars. or
I don't
clubs.
like this guy, and I think that he should be put down.
Okay, dude.
Sorry.
I think
that's you're
if he's
like,
making money off of this, I gotta respect
no, but
it.
you're Willie. You're an interesting person for this to happen to because you don't care
So young.
about being filmed. There are people out there that would probably make them that would like ruin their night, and they would like
Yeah.
they would not feel comfortable.
This would be
being on
hysterical to me too. I would be like peeing my pants.
I think that I would. I think I would have to say something. I'm shocked you didn't say something.
I mean, yeah, I didn't even cross my
Did the
mind,
restaurant
honestly.
go outside and be like, "Hey,
No,
stop
they didn't
doing
see
this"?
it. It was.
I went to pick up my viral pizzas yesterday.
a couple VPs.
You know, I'm like obsessed with Companion, that restaurant in
Oh,
San
yeah,
Mario.
yeah.
So we
Is that on Lincoln?
It is on Lincoln.
Yeah.
They don't do delivery, so if you order the pizza, you have to go there. And yesterday was the last day they were doing Hawaiian pizza. And if
The
you know-
last day ever.
I think they like rotate them. It was like the special.
Got it,
so they like aren't going to do it for the foreseeable future, which I actually think is smart because I was like not going to get Companion, but then I was like,
They built demand. Yeah.
yeah, when's the next time I'm going to want to do? Also, I was talking about this the other yesterday. Their strategy is very interesting, where it's like there's not a ton of seats, so there's never any reservations. You can't order delivery, so you have to go there. And then there's like stuff like these types of pizzas where it's like it's going to be gone.
Yeah.
So they create this like scarcity thing where people like feel like they need to.
Yeah.
I think it's really smart. But so I go.
That's like what we do for our podcast.
Yeah. What?
Because
How?
people want it every day.
Right. So we're really holding strong. We only do it twice a week now.
Yeah.
but I went. It was the best pizza I've ever had. The Hawaiian.
That place is pretty close to my house.
Go.
I need to go.
I'll try it. That's high praise.
It's I think it's the best pizza in LA. Let me rephrase. It's the best pizza in LA. But they're so nice. I showed up.
Cute.
They said like, great to see you again. They like knew that we had been there before. Like I think they all.
Yeah.
It's a tight knit group that works there.
Companion.
The owner came out and said hello and asked.
Sick.
So pizza's their main. That's their main thing, or
no, it's like pizza, salad, pasta.
pastry.
You can. I think it's a coffee shop during the day, but there's like a record player playing. They'll come and put a new record on.
What a vibe!
Tell you a little bit about it. It's a fucking vibe in there.
Wait, where does that word come from?
Companion.
Yeah.
The word comes from the Latin roots "com," "with," and "panis." Brett.
Panis.
I don't want to hear about your panis.
Your calm panis. I calmed out of my
So
pants.
those people down there, that's the guy that owns it,
Oh,
and his wife owns it with him as well. I believe they own Dudley.
What a sick couple.
They also own Deli Market?
I believe so. And then they own
No Bar?
They own Not No Bar, I believe, and they own
Dang.
what's it? Narwhal Coffee.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm only positive about Companion and Narwhal, but I think they're involved with Dudley. Is what I
gotta
gathered.
get apparently there's pizza at Not No Bar.
Dude, but the guy that owns it, scroll up on him.
What?
He's like our age, or not our age. He's like 30.
He's got a mustache.
He's
The guy
killing
who
it.
owns it has a mustache? What the fuck?
They are the nicest people. They were the nicest people I ever met. They
That's
came.
awesome.
The last 2 times we've gone, they like come over and have like nice conversation with you. It's a fucking vibe.
That's sick.
I might bleep the name because it's already hard enough to get a reservation, but I can only go at 5 p.m. unless
Bleep
I book
my
it like
name.
2 weeks. Bleep.
Wait, did it just open this year?
Wait,
I think so.
is it because like at Dudley Market you can only make reservations outside of peak hours and then everything else is
No, I think you can make it whenever, but like we usually do 5 p.m. and there's a line of people waiting there at 4:45.
wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
I want to go now.
I got to. Who wants to hear me pick a bone with someone again?
Do it.
Oh no.
I think you guys, at least one of you is going to disagree with me. I think, or one of you is going to agree, or you might both agree. Could be a perfect scenario. I am waiting outside of Layla Bagel in Santa Monica, and my strategy usually is like wake up early, go. There's no line, get my breakfast, whatever. We were having a little bit of a late start, and so we didn't get there until like 9:30. Not the end of the world.
Okay.
And we turned the corner. There's like a fairly long line, and I was like, all right, whatever, we'll do it. We get in line. There's this guy in front of me. Keep in mind, this is the middle of Santa Monica. We're on the sidewalk. He's not wearing shoes. His feet are gross because has been walking around Santa Monica with no shoes on. I was like, that's kind of odd. Whatever. Then, and he's with his buddy. Then 2 girls come up and
Sick.
stand behind us in line. They see those guys. They cut us in line, introduce themselves to those people. Like, this is the first time they're meeting. They said, like, my name's Will, whatever.
The girl's name was Will?
I'm just bear with me.
Sorry.
And then they stayed in line with those guys. And I was like, if you have to introduce yourself,
So you got cut in line.
you don't know yourself. You don't know, but it was like they had planned it or something. I don't know. It just came off like,
It was a double hinge date.
It was a
I
double
don't
hinge
know.
date, but they showed up barefoot?
but it was my thing.
move.
I took it out and I wrote down my notes immediately. If you have to introduce yourself to them, you don't know them well enough to cut me in line and stand with them.
I don't think they knew him at all. I think they just wanted to cut in line.
Then that makes me even more mad.
Yeah.
Like it was just.
I'm
was
on your
like-
side. I'm on
And
your
no one even acknowledged us.
This is Layla.
Layla Bagel
I think
in
you should
Santa
stop going to Layla Bagels and go somewhere else.
Oh,
Because it's
Lauren
over-
with the hammer.
Because it's overrated.
Oh, Lauren with
I-
the hammer.
I actually-
Come on, sick him.
I love it. I love it. I agree.
It's like $18 for a bagel,
That's not true.
dude.
I don't know.
18
Don't
bucks
look at me.
for a
I don't
bagel?
know. I've been there once and I forget how much it costs.
It's like
I just-
16 or 17. I was blown away. I was
It
like,
was
I don't know about that.
it was the most mad I've ever been. I felt like I was on like a prank.
I feel like
show.
that happens all the time.
Not to me.
People
You
cut in
should have walked
lines?
up after and been like, "Hey, I'm."
People cut in line all the time.
Yeah.
When was the last time you got cut in line?
Like every bar I've ever been to.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
I guess.
Wait, are you saying to get a drink or to get into the bar?
To get into a bar. Anytime there's
If
a
someone
line.
cut you in line, you would let that happen?
Yeah, I feel like it happens all the time.
Oh, really?
Right?
We did it. We did a
Yeah.
fucking.
Like if there's a line in a bar, like people walk up and
Yeah.
just and you just go like
At Bell's on Friday, we were in line, and like a group,
we
like
got-
seven
we
of our
literally got cut
friends
on-
joined
yeah,
us.
or
and
we
I'm-
yeah,
we
yeah.
did. We had a super cut on when we met up with you
We went
guys.
to Supercuts.
I would have been so bummed if I was in that line because it was like you
Yeah.
guys were like middle of the
Yeah,
line.
you cut the line.
That's what I'm saying. But we knew you. I wasn't introducing myself to you.
That's true, yeah,
we were
yeah,
meeting
yeah.
up there, but like, yeah, that's got to be devastating. There were people right behind Will that were like so close to getting in the bar, and then just 12 of us joined Will. So I guess I am not one to talk, but it was what threw me. If they knew each other, I wouldn't have batted an eye.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
the fact that they introduced themselves. You
Yes.
don't know them well enough to be cutting in line.
I agree.
Guys, Last Call is an after alcohol product that actually works. We were partying it up this weekend. And let me tell you, the only thing keeping this train on the tracks was Last Call.
Yeah, it's inspired by in Korea. They use similar products. They're super popular. Everyone takes them, and I think it's about time that our part of the world caught up. Take them after drinking. They contain DHM, which helps your body break down alcohol faster. Again, this is a time-tested ingredient that's been used in Korea for literal centuries. Guys, Last Call is starting to hate us because they cannot keep up with the demand from y'all. Friday night, it's no secret, we were grinding the night away. Literally. And guess what? End of the night, a little Taco Bell and a little bit of Last Call. I woke up Saturday morning. I couldn't believe how good I felt.
Yep.
I had to go on a boat, and I was kind of dreading it when I was going to bed. I was like, oh, this might hit me tomorrow. I felt great.
Felt like $1 million. You are able to enjoy the night now without worrying so much about those next morning scaries. Go order some at trylastcall.com/playdate for 25% off your first order. FYI, the code automatically applies using the link. Try it this weekend. Take it out with you so you pop it before, during, or after you drink.
That's code Playdate. Go order some at trylastcall.com/playdate for 25% off your first order.
Willie, you had a pretty big weekend. Making new friends?
Yeah.
How was that?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Did you?
What?
Did you make any new friends?
Yeah, we actually made a lot of friends. Yeah.
Good.
It was fun. I met friends at Jameson's for the basketball game on Friday, and then we met a bunch of new friends on Saturday on the boat, and
Boat.
yeah, it was fun.
Was there a slide that went off
There was
the
no
boat?
slide on the boat.
Oh, fuck.
But
Did you
there,
make any new friends on Friday?
yes.
Nice. That's killer.
What do you want me to hear? I kissed a girl on
Yes,
Friday night?
thank
Is that
you.
what you want to hear?
Thank you. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to hear. I'm
the only one.
what?
What?
Oh, I actually did hear about that. You guys are a little.
What are you talking about? That's what guys and girls do.
Actually, everyone was getting some on Friday. That was crazy. I was looking around. Everyone was getting their rocks off. It was crazy.
Jesus
There is
Christ.
this. One of Lauren's friends walked into the bar and was talking to one of our
Was
friends.
it? Yeah. I
With
know. Yeah.
No, pre.
okay,
But yeah.
they were
talking-
like dancing. They were like
We were
in
talking
love.
talking to one of our friends, and I was talking to Scott, I think Willie's roommate, and was
Who?
like,
Oh yeah.
and I was like, I think that those people are gonna make out in the next 5 seconds, and we were like, okay, and then we turn around. Our friend is no longer with Lauren's friend. I panned 15 degrees to the left, and Lauren's friend and we can bleep are giving each
Airing
other
everyone's shit.
giving each other a tongue bath in the middle of the bar.
Yeah, that was.
Then they were
really
like grinding.
No,
at one
I
point.
know,
I was
we were
like,
all
what is
talking-
going on,
funny. We
man?
were all talking about
They
that.
were living. They were living.
We're living
I
it
saw
up.
it. So what was very funny is usually when you go out and you see like a really drunk person, you don't have the context of what they're like sober. I got to see her. I saw her at Santa Monica Brew Co. Like 2 hours before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely sober, very, very sweet, innocent seeming, and nice. And then fast forward 2 hours later, she holding her by her ankles, and they were spinning each other around the room.
Yeah, it was. Friday
Bleep
was,
name on every
I
single
will, I
one.
will.
Friday was a wild.
Everyone
one.
was being funny on Friday.
Yeah.
We just start, the Knicks game starting at 5 p.m. Just put our whole crew on sort of a accelerated timeline.
So are they almost toast?
What?
The Knicks?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Wait, can I actually the photo of me is kind of all time. You'll just have to blur
Yeah, I will.
the girl. This is a caught in action with my insane W Riz, I guess people were saying.
Airdrop it.
You have to blur her though.
Yeah, I will.
That would be a violation, I think.
Are we gonna get to see you rizzing in real life?
Yeah.
Let's go. You've become a little Rizzler these last couple months.
All right, leave me alone. It's me explaining.
You're like, all right, so the crow's worth 4 points. She's like, I don't know how I ended up here.
So this is the grassland habitat. Yeah, that was me explaining.
Was that nighttime or daytime?
No, that was the following morning. That was me explaining Wingspan to her.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
Waking up at a guy's house and being like, all right, just got to get out of here. He's like, all right, very quickly, I'm going to explain the most complex board
my
game of all
bird
time.
Oh,
What else happened that night?
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
we
I ate a bunch of Taco Bell.
Ooh, I did too, actually.
Really?
Yeah. We went to Santa Monica Brewing Company with Ty's parents, his sister who just graduated college, and then Flan. Mm-hmm. And we were there to watch the next game. And there was the outdoor TV, like, because it was so bright out, it was kind of, the further away you were, the harder it was to see. Like, the colors weren't really coming through. And there were a couple, like, primo benches. And on the way in, Mrs. Stimmel said to this group of girls that looked like they were getting up soon, like, hey, if you guys get up, like, let us know. We got a couple huge Knicks fans over there, because Mr. Stimmel and Ty are big Knicks fans. And this girl looked like this, like, nice, sweet lady was just like, fuck the Knicks. And it's like not like a bar environment. There's like kids like playing and like dogs are. She was like, fuck the Knicks. And then turned around and was like kind of jokingly just giving us shit like the whole time. And then so Z and I, who were rooting for the Pacers, had to make it clear, like, every time the Pacers scored, we would like clap and like get up, whatever, like hoping she would turn around so we could be like, we're on your side, we're on your side. And she finally got it at the end. But
Well, the Knicks had a big win yesterday, huh?
yeah,
I was
Lauren,
pretty happy.
can we talk about your Riz? Who were you rizzing?
Can we talk about it?
No.
Why?
Damn it.
Well, like, you just don't give out any confidential.
There's no Riz to be spoken about.
But so here's the thing that's frustrating.
What?
I feel like Willy and I are very honest with the playmates, and sometimes you're a little bashful.
What?
No,
wanna
I'm gonna make you cut like everything. So.
Oh.
Not everything. I'm kidding.
Well, then you can't say that, because then they're going to get mad that...
Give us one. No, we're not going to cut anything. We're not going to cut anything unless you want to. Unless you want to.
I'm gonna cut like a few specific details,
Yeah.
Okay, Lauren,
but I'm not gonna cut any.
What?
tell us one little tidbit about your Riz. I want to hear about your Riz, man.
What do you want me to say?
I want to hear about how you got a boy to kiss you on the cheek. What'd you say to him? Do I know him?
Oh, I thought you knew something.
I knew that Lauren kissed a boy. I don't know who it
Oh,
was.
yeah. I don't know if you know him.
Mia had like her best night of her life because her dreams came true again. I can't even keep that in, but
Yes, you totally can.
neither.
Oh, he rocked it.
neither-
He was. You know what's funny about him?
Yeah.
He is the most mild mannered guy in the world. He secretly likes to party a little bit.
Yeah.
One of my favorite stories about him in Nashville, I think we already told this. He got in the elevator. He got in the elevator to go up to his room. It's a full elevator, and the hotel that we stay at in Nashville is like the elevator is painfully slow. Like there's only like one that's in the
It's
whatever
like 20 floors, dude.
20 floors. Apparently there were like 10 people in there. He walked in the elevator, fell into all the buttons, and clicked every floor.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Everyone's just like, God damn
And
it.
so everyone in the elevator had to stop at every floor while this guy who could not realize what he did wrong happened. So that night that he did that in Nashville, I also had a big night, and that him doing that and apparently being way crazier after I
Yeah,
left.
that's right. You guys both got sent home.
It like deflected a lot of the a lot of the blame off of me because they were like, all right, at least it wasn't him. Yeah, he secretly likes to party a little bit.
Yeah, it was
Him and you make the same face when you're drunk. Because when I go up to him and I can tell he's drunk, his hair, he plays with his hair a lot when he's drunk. So it was like straight up, and he's just like,
Wait.
he like gets so excited.
I have a really funny picture of us in the Uber on the way to Tiny's. My friend Collins is like staring like right into the camera and like is like in the corner of it. He looks hammered. It's just like everyone's disheveled.
You gotta bleep his name when you just said it.
Oh, sorry. Bleep.
All right. Well, sorry for the playmates that we just told you a bunch of stories that you're not gonna be able to understand. But I think it'll be fun.
We'll get the gist. Let's just say it was a big party weekend.
Big party.
It was a big party.
And I was about to say I think I'm due for a chill one, but we are going to Margaritaville at sea in 2 days. So
I'm so excited about Margaritaville.
Are you guys gonna sleep in bunk beds?
No, we all have our own rooms,
It's kind of nice actually.
our own suites, our own captain's suites.
Wow.
I don't know if that's what they're called, but
I'm the captain now. We were laughing when we were on the when we were on the yacht thing on Saturday.
Was it a yacht? A full yacht?
You don't need to say yacht thing. You're starting to make a lot. You're starting to make a lot of money now. Just own up to it.
I bought a yacht.
You have a yacht.
No. Liam's girlfriend rented, and her friends rented it.
Yeah.
I
For the
actually
record-
didn't pay anything. I don't know if they're going to request me, but I didn't pay.
Apparently it's like $1,200 for a couple hours.
3 hours
For 3 hours.
for 12 people.
If you bring 12 people, it would be more fiscally responsible to rent a yacht every weekend and party there than
then
it
just
would
like
be.
bring
It came
drinks
with
along.
alcohol.
That's
too.
what I'm saying.
Oh.
We brought a whole cooler full of stuff, and there was already alcohol.
Oh my gosh, that's
It would make more sense.
Yeah.
To every weekend
Rent the yacht.
rent a yacht and party there.
There were a few funny. It was like he was like, "Do you want us to just like stay in the harbor? It's a lot more like it gets kind of choppy out there sometimes." And so they were like, "Yeah." And then after an hour and a half of just circling the marina, we were like, "All right." So Liam was like, told him was like, "Let's go hit the seas." And we get out there and it's like, it was like too much, kind of. But
What does the boat look like? I'm like, I want to see.
I don't know what.
I just want to know. I want to do this for my birthday. Sorry, continue. I interrupted.
No, we were just laughing about like the "I am the captain now"
Is that what it
thing.
looks like?
Is it like this?
It's fucking beast. It has a helicopter on the
No,
back.
that is not it. That is a helicopter
Like
on the
this?
back. Yeah, it's more
No,
like
no,
that.
no. I saw
Yes.
pictures. It was way bigger than that.
Like this?
Like that. Yeah.
That's fucking killer.
It was like that. It was something. It was very much similar to that. That might be it. Actually, it was very cool. But it was funny that we were saying like "I am the captain now." Like if all that happened, but it was just like 12 of us like drunk on a yacht. We'd be like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. We got like boarded by pirates. Like, oh my god, can you just drop us off? I don't care at all. You can have this.
Oh, I thought you meant
We rented it.
If the kids had like a Lord of the Flies mutiny
No,
to
no.
the rental and they were like, I'm the captain. I was like, yeah, man, what? You literally are. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
I'm hungry.
Ooh, I had 2 empanadas this morning.
What
Oh
kind?
man, I'm gonna have.
Oh,
to
from Dogtown?
I gotta go to the grocery, but I don't.
Same. I got nothing.
I fell for one of those, those like ads you get on TikTok for games that are,
Ass.
or
It's
just
like 2 things. You're shooting a gun, and like
Kind of.
if you don't kill enough guys, you got to go shoot a gun to
Yeah.
get a better gun
Exactly.
so you can shoot it. And then
Yeah.
there's like a giant sometimes, and it'll be like, oh no, I don't have enough to kill the giant, and so then I have to yeah.
totally. It's that one, but it's those types of ads. But this one's like the plane that you like slingshot, and you have to like buy wings, and
Oh, I don't know if I know about
it's
that one.
fucking awesome. I just got it, but I always was like, how are they making money off this? Because they're not.
Yeah.
There's nothing on there. I now know how they make money on it because I've had it for 2 days. I've spent $15.
On wings?
No. On it was $7 for no ads for eternity.
Okay.
I never have to watch another ad. And then I ran out of swipes, so I bought 200 for $15.
That's great. So you spent $22.
Roadmap.
Shh, my accountant
Roadmap.
listens.
My accountant does listen, actually.
That's funny.
Like, if you think about
To
it.
the pod?
Saying like my dad does all my finances. He's a big playmate. So
That's funny.
Dad, I did not.
Oh, my friends didn't know. Collins loves your dad's almond butter company.
nice.
And because she saw that I have a bunch in the cabinet, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, his dad!" Like she loves that. She loves it.
Are they like nationally distributed?
Yeah.
She's very excited.
I believe they're the number 2 almond butter now behind Justin's.
Even my visitor friend got some.
Barney butter?
No, like
What, on Friday night?
no.
Oh,
Wait,
Oh yeah, we do. My dad sends the
no, I don't.
the person that Lauren kissed on the mouth. My dad sent Barney butter.
What?
he got some?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everyone got some.
Everything's just.
All right. We have a beautiful episode for you guys today. We're going to hear... Also, fucking keep all that Barney butter stuff. Guys, if you're out there and you have a hankering for some...
free ads. We just
Remember when you used to not want his company name in the pod?
Did I?
Yeah, and it's probably because there were like rats found in it or something. Remember?
Oh, what?
Remember that? Do you remember that?
Oh, no. This is the story.
Yeah.
Some guy sued saying he found glass
Yeah,
in his almond butter. And my dad was like, "There's no glass in our like that's impossible." And then they did some research, and that guy had filed
Trace
lawsuits.
amounts.
That guy had filed lawsuits at like 100 different companies, and was just hoping every single one settled for.
He sued us that he found a worm in his podcast.
Yeah, but if you guys are out there and you have a hankering for some almond butter, some peanut butter, go to your local Whole Foods and pick up some Barney butter.
And then go get insurance from Burns and Wilcox.
And then
Sorry, if we're plugging our dads, I'm plugging mine.
and then make your way over to the fruit section and pick up some raspberries.
Did your dad do raspberries?
Lauren's dad invented the raspberry. No, Lauren's dad invented blowing raspberries. So it's just like it's a product recognition
Well,
thing.
they used to only be blackberries. He's the one who started dyeing them red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you guys are if you're looking to build a building in southern Maine, make sure to call Precision Welding and Fabrication for all your steel beam needs.
And if you need fundraising software for your nonprofit, check out CallRail.
Guys,
Oh, wait, that's not even fun. Sorry, if you need call form tracking marketing software for your small business, check out CallRail.
Guys, if you're looking for inspiration for your home, start subscribing to Decor Maine magazine for all your interior design needs. Or if you're looking to advertise.
Or if you're looking to find pictures of Jack's mom.
There are pictures of me in some of them.
Really?
They came over to do a photo shoot one time. They were doing I guess they were not doing a story on our house. My mom was doing a story on her own house. and they're photographing it, and the woman wanted like candid conversation pictures. Like it looked like we were just a family hanging out in the living room.
Yeah.
And so she was like, "All right, tell them a story or whatever." And so I was just sitting there talking, and she was like, "No, you need to like do your hands or whatever." So there's a picture of me with my hands like this, and I'm saying, "I caught a fish this big," and everyone's laughing.
It's probably a hit.
We'll put a picture of it right here. All right, guys, we're here to talk about one of our new favorite partners, Dollar Shave Club. Guys, it's no surprise that facial hair is personal. It grows from your face. We all grow it, shave it, and style it differently, and we think that's pretty great.
Pretty fucking great.
Pretty fucking great. It makes us all a little bit more interesting.
Elephant in the room. I'm completely hairless, and I shaved myself with the Dollar Shave Club 3-in-1 trimmer. I got no armpit hair.
It's starting to grow back a little bit.
Is it a little?
Yeah.
I got a little bit coming back in. But let me tell you, I thought shaving my whole body clean was going to be a whole ordeal. Surprisingly easy. I used that bad boy right there. Took it all over my chest and my pits. And I kind of feel nice. I kind of like it.
I will say when I'm just doing my face, though,
Okay, kind of a lame.
I go Club Series 6.
Yeah. The handle of it is
Oh
like,
my god, it's a pistol grip. It's like it has like the diamond studded.
yes.
It feels great in your hand.
They had one on the shoot we were on called the Heat Wave.
Ooh.
It was like it was like Club Series 6, but it was like really like
Hot.
I don't know, the colors were really cool. It
Yeah.
was like metallic.
Guys, the products, shave butter. I'm talking post shave, dew, shave cream, prep scrub. They got freaking everything to make you feel good, before, after, and during your shaving.
But don't take our word for it. Try for yourself. Dollar Shave Club products are now available everywhere, so you can order from their website, Amazon, or get them at your favorite retailer near you. Alternatively, you can visit their site right now for 20% off $20 or more and get your products delivered right to your door. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/playdate and use promo code PLAYDATE for 20% off $20 or more. And remember, whatever you shave, welcome to the club.
Roadmap. Woo! Roadmap.
We got a beautiful episode for you guys today. We are going to hear your pitches, followed by our pitches. Then we're going to do everyone's favorite segment, Teach Me Something. Followed by This Guy Rocks. This Guy Rocks. This guy rocks today. Hey, I said this guy rocks, and he rocks so hard. He rocks in your house, and he rocks in your yard.
Rock in my yard.
There's rock in my yard?
There's rock in my yard?
Wait, we should
The
add
rocks in my yard?
We should add another verse
Pilgrims,
one day.
when they landed on Plymouth Rock. What'd you say?
The Dwayne Johnson.
The rocks in my yard?
What'd you say?
I said that we should add another verse one day and then surprise them.
Ooh.
I don't know if they can handle that. I got a finger infection.
Oh.
And I've decided...
Is that what they're calling
Disgusting.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
It's from
It's
biting...
called a yeast infection.
It's
I got a fingered infection.
Ew.
Will didn't wash his hands. Now I have a fingered infection.
Okay.
I am so sorry about this, man.
Yeah. No.
You laughed. You can't say that wasn't silly.
It's from biting my cuticles and my nails, which I've been a nail biter for my whole life.
Yeah.
And I am tired of it, and it's embarrassing. And I'm telling you right now on the podcast live, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna find out a way to quit. I'm gonna get clear nail polish and start putting it on every day
Oh, does that help?
because it makes it taste like shit if I try to bite it.
Yeah. Oh, you know
And,
what? You know what you could do? I was addicted to sucking my thumb when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And my mom bought these like clear guard thing that like went over my thumb.
Yeah.
She said if I kept it on for a week, then I could go to CVS and buy anything I wanted. CVS was my favorite store. I thought that was like where everything was. And so I got a notebook.
So you're saying I could maybe incentivize myself with a notebook?
No, I'm saying we should just get you the clear guards.
I think the nail polish would make more sense.
Or just every morning dip your hands in shit.
Will is just wearing these.
Or just start being a guy who wears gloves. You think I could pull off gloves?
Leather
It's the
gloves.
opposite of fingerless
Oh my
gloves.
gosh.
It's only finger
Or just
gloves.
like all those little, like finger condoms.
Yeah.
When you like cut your finger at work. Yeah, it's just.
Well, that's how you prevent a fingered infection. Is you
Ew,
wear finger
you start
condoms.
wearing these.
Yeah, that's what when I
Oh my
would
God.
cut my hand making barbecue. I used to have to fucking.
Well, Willie, I just want to say I'm very proud of you.
I haven't done it yet.
We're gonna
This is my second infection and like pretty recent.
We're gonna
so
find
I'm
a
pretty
cure.
Grossed out.
we're gonna find a cure.
I'm grossed by.
I don't think I don't think there's any. I'm happy that you want to better yourself, but I've never. If you think you're walking around and people are seeing your fingers, like I've never.
Yeah.
The only time I noticed it was when you showed me one time.
I know. It's just like I'm too old to be fucking biting on my fingernails like a baby.
Sure.
If there's any playmates out there with like plugs for good finger gloves,
Yeah.
let us know.
It's just it's so
What?
gross. The infections are so gross.
Can I see? Does it reek?
Yeah.
Oh, it smells.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yes.
is that why it's grossed you out?
Well, people are gonna like stop listening to our
Wait,
podcast.
I don't even want to hear this.
But like to treat it, you have to like lance it,
What does that mean?
like pop it with
I'm
like
done. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Pop what?
I'm done.
it like
Pop.
balloons up
All right.
on your cuticle with pus.
All right.
And
Everyone eating lunch right now.
when you pop it, it reeks.
Ew, dude.
Did you ever hear about that guy who
God.
his wife
I'm so sorry.
his wife was like they'd been married forever. His breath never smelled bad, and then one day, at like 1 month, it was just like, oh my god, like your breath like fucking reeks. She's like, you have to go to the dentist. He had like some abscess in the back of his mouth, and when the doctor was trying to like check out what it was, he accidentally popped it, and it smelled so bad all the nurses threw up in their masks.
Oh,
Maybe let's change.
All right.
Wait, we didn't finish the roadmap. We stopped at this guy rocks.
after This Guy Rocks, we were going to do the office plots that don't exist.
I'm excited.
I'm excited about that as well. And then ways to ask someone to hang out.
I don't know if mine are good.
Mine are not good, but but it's awesome because we're doing it together.
Yes.
And then we were going to do Rusty's Song of the Day. I believe we have 500 of you now.
I just thought of one other funny story. Can I say it real quick? Of course. It was we were walking to Scott's birthday dinner after our whole big day on the yacht. I was like, let me stop in CVS real quick, and I was gonna get party hats for us all to wear. They didn't have them, but they had like a balloon that said happy birthday, so I got it and I tied it to him. And so it was sort of a fun thing for dinner.
Yeah.
And then we went to Manchega. Great.
I've never been.
It was like tapas.
Nice.
But I think no one knew like who was supposed to order the tapas, so I feel like no one ate anything. But
yeah, you need like one like ringleader of like here's the plan, here's the game plan.
Yeah.
But then we went to Not No Bar after, and he still had the thing taped on his arm, and like people just like in our group kept like hitting it because it was like just like how can you help yourself? And it just kept nailing this one girl behind me, and I was watching it, and I was like, guys, like I don't know, I know we're having fun, but maybe we don't. And then she was like, stop hitting me. And then my friend Sophia was like, what? It's a balloon. And I was like, okay, I think.
Guys, I think I'm going to go on a limb and say I think she's in the right.
It was just funny that he had this thing on his arm and it was like not a problem until we got drunk. And then it was just people could not stop just punching it.
I thought you were going to say they brought out a birthday cake and the candles like popped the balloon.
No, that would have been funny too, though.
Did you see that video of those girls? They brought their friend out to dinner and they thought they put like the sparkler candles in it, but they were fireworks.
Oh my God.
Look up like birthday cake fireworks accident. It's fucking wild. Yeah, this top one.
This?
It's fucking crazy.
En jij was geen nieuwe terugtrekken. Ja? 3, 2, 1, doe. Nee. Happy birthday to
Wait, where'd she go?
She got out of the way.
She
The
just
guy
vanishes?
behind them is just like, you're what the hell?
That's
Wait,
awesome.
that's crazy.
I was hoping they were going to do like, pew.
Yeah.
They kind of did. It wasn't loud. Here, wait, hold on, play it again.
That's hilarious.
You can hear it. You can hear them like pew and like crack in the background.
En jij was geen nieuwe terugtrekken. Ja? 3, 2, 1, doe. Nee. Happy birthday
That's funny.
That's crazy.
I mean, can you get like sued for that?
I feel like, yeah.
That'd be right.
Maybe.
I mean, how do you?
You're not allowed to.
There's some funny guy in the group that didn't think it was going to be that bad, but he thought it was going to be like a little bit bad. Or maybe he bought them. He didn't realize his birthday dinner was at a restaurant.
Indoors. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's
The guy behind them handled it pretty well. He just turned. That's like the face I give someone if they're like talking too loud at a restaurant.
Yes.
He was.
I wonder, like, yeah, I guess you can do that. Like, the restaurant's never going to check to make sure they're not fireworks.
Yeah. Or it's like Al Qaeda's latest attack.
Al Qaeda's here?
They like change everyone's birthday candles with fireworks for 1 year. Like, ah!
1 year.
How do they keep doing this?
All right, hit us with a pitch, Laura.
Pitches. Okay. First pitch is from Jack Murphy.
Hi, Jack Murphy.
Jack Murphy says, hello, Lauren and her 2 little Russian nesting dolls.
Hit me.
First time pitcher here. I've got a pretty revolutionary.
First time pitcher. Who is it? Garrett Cole. Who's the guy that's
It's his first time.
Paul Skeens last year? Okay, sorry. Continue.
I agree.
Good.
I was right there with you.
All right. He says, what is the worst part about stopping on a road trip?
Ooh. It's usually because one guy has to pee and then you have to get your pee out even though you don't really have to. So trying to time it so everyone can get the right snacks and
Or you get off and like the first gas station is like kind of far down the road. And just
Yeah.
every mile you're driving, you're like, oh, fuck, I'm going to have to retrace this.
Okay. He says, not knowing what snacks the gas station has or getting in there and realizing that they don't have your favorite candy or soda. Introducing Snack Search, an app that not only shows how many gas stations and restaurant stops are within distance, but also what kind of goods they have to offer. Want some M&Ms? There's a gas station with a great selection in 2 miles. Feeling Skittles instead? The mobile a mile further has the big bags for you. I think this will change the game on snacking forever.
That's fantastic. That would actually be great. So
it's
instead
fun.
of searching for a gas station, you search the snack you want, and it tells you where it is.
Yeah, okay, this is maybe a hot take.
Mm-hmm.
I think there are enough snacks that I like that's not ever an issue.
I always find something I want.
Yeah, like I'm never gonna be in a gas station and they don't have anything I like.
There's a gas station at the top of my road, and they were the only ones that had the sweet chili Jack Link's beef stick.
Okay.
And so I would go out of my way to go to that gas station, even though there was one closer, because that's where I could get my favorite snack.
That's really cute.
Thank you.
You have a really, really fun outlook on life.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I think that's fun. I mean, I feel like when I go on maps sometimes I want to just be able to search like something so specific, and I'm surprised that Apple hasn't
But it's never
incorporated
in the snack
that into
department.
Yeah, I guess I've never been like,
Maybe it's like, I'm craving like a burger or a cheesesteak or something, or a hat or something, but like not like a specific.
I'm craving hat.
Yeah, that's
All
true.
right.
I
love that,
crazy
Jack.
hat last night.
You got what?
Crazy hat.
You got a crazy hat?
Dude, the girl that came over last night gave me the craziest hat. What?
It's green top hat.
What is
Sparkles. All right. Who up?
Okay. Thanks, Jack.
All right, who up right now?
Next pitch is from Dylan Latour.
Comment if you're awake right now.
Dylan Latour.
Hi, Dylan.
DLT.
Latour. He says, "Hi, Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Crackle.
Pop.
Snap.
I've got what I believe to be $1 million idea.
Ooh, I'm listening.
Everybody loves paintball, and it's a great company outing or bachelor party style event that gets everyone closer. But what is the one thing that almost every guy would kill to do again?"
Wait, what? Say it again.
So,
Just say it again.
okay, everybody loves paintball.
Yep.
And it's a great company outing or bachelor party style event that gets everyone closer. But what is the one thing that almost every guy would kill to do again?
I don't know. Given that context, I don't know.
Wait. Be a kid?
He says,
shoot your friend in the face with a paintball gun.
okay. Well, he says, play one more game of football in full pads. Welcome to Goal Line.
Yep.
The first rental style business that provides a facility with a field and all the equipment you need to play a good old game of pigskin. Is your buddy getting married? Take 13 of your best friends with you to play some classic full contact 7-on-7 games of football. Also, you'll have to sign a waiver. Goal Line will not be responsible for any injuries, CTE, or death. Also, I think I just got arrested. Love you guys. Thanks for making my work weeks more enjoyable.
Call a lawyer.
No, I think I got arrested.
Call
I love that.
Call a lawyer.
I
Do
think
not say anything.
they should call a lawyer and don't say a fucking word. Just keep him on the line. I'll be there in a second. I think we should take this up a notch, because if it's just a normal field and pads, guys are gonna get like hurt and winded, and it's not gonna be as fun as you think. I think you take a note out of like sky zones.
Okay. Trampolines.
It's just it's like one of those basketball courts that's like softer. So there's no, when you fall down, you can still run on it and everything, but
Well,
if you
my
fall
question
down,
is,
it's not
did
gonna
you
be
ever play
bad.
tackle football?
In like 6th grade?
Yeah, like that isn't necessarily like a related, like I don't know that me and my friends would have any idea what we were doing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to hit my friend, like tackle my friend at full speed.
I think
Football helmet on, I'd be worried I was going to hit my own head.
I think you would. I think you'd want to. If I got you in the pads, you'd be excited.
Maybe. I've never done it. I've never worn football pads in my life.
But they'd also, maybe you can, with that, you can rent, like it comes with like an offensive and defensive line. So it's just you and your buddies go out there and only play like the skill positions.
Yeah, that could be better. I joined, when I was a freshman, going into my freshman year of high school, I joined the football team that summer. And then,
Really? I didn't know this about you.
so I emailed the coach and I was like, I want to play football.
Was this Oceanside?
No. I didn't go to Oceanside. I went to Academic Magnet. We would have been playing against Sam Hartman and shit, but I emailed the coach. I was like, I want to join. I'm incoming freshman. And he was like, all right, great. First practice is next Friday. Bring all your pads and everything. And got that email back, and I was like, Mom, I don't think I can do. I'm gonna get killed out there. I was tiny.
Oh, you didn't. He lost you at pads. You thought
Or just lost me at any sort of actual realization of what I had just tried to sign up for.
Yep.
And then I had also emailed the cross country coach, and he said practice starts too. I can come to that, and I was like, I don't even know I was just it was so intimidating. I think what scared me about both of them was that the practices started like before school started. So I was like going into high school. I'd been a tiny private school going into like a bigger public school. Like I was like not totally confident. And I was so scared. And so I just told both of them that I quit before I ever showed up.
Like, this kid's got heart.
Yeah. And then I ended up playing soccer that like coming spring. But
there were always a couple kids every year that they realized when going into their senior year, like, this is my last chance to play a sport I haven't played yet.
yeah.
One of my best buddies did just like the 2-a-day. Like, he signed up for the football team, so he was in like the middle of summer doing it with them. And then quit once the season started because he realized he didn't like football.
Okay.
But it was like, the only reason people are doing that is doing like the 2 days, like the brutal summer shit, like sacrificing your whole summer
Is to get to play.
to play real football. And apparently he was like, great. And then he quit right before and was like, I think he realized like he couldn't go to the football games. Like, he like loved,
they were so, yeah.
he like loved going to them, and then he loved like, he wanted to party on Fridays and stuff. And I think he realized like, I'm not going to be able to. He realized you can't play and watch the game at the same time. You have to pick one.
Yeah, my brother was not very good at any sports, at least to start, but he got 13 varsity letters, which means he played fall, winter, spring every single year, and one year did 2 sports in the winter.
That's insanity.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he did.
Wait, how was he not a
Cross-country.
good athlete,
Yeah.
but he did that?
Like I think by the end of it, he was like decent, but like he the Denellans, we weren't gifted
We're readers.
athletically. Yeah. I mean, now he's become a great runner, but he did a cross country, track, swimming, and tennis every single year, which is insane.
That's
Damn.
that's like one above what my buddy Phil did a varsity sport every year, every season for 4 years.
Wow.
I think it was captain 6 of those times.
I was captain of the golf team.
There you go. All right. Pew pew. What's the worst part about seeing a dog you want to pet?
It has a boner, and so it feels like you're getting it off when you pet it.
Lauren,
You can't take him home.
you don't know.
I saw the cutest doggies.
Two good
I did
options.
too.
2 good options.
You don't know if the dog and the owner are down to be pet or to let you pet their
And
dog.
the
that's
owner.
You don't know if the dog's friendly. You don't know if the dog's shy. Like, there was a dog at coffee this morning, and you could tell it wanted to be pet because it was like looking at you, but every time you put your hand down, it like got skittish and walked away. There should be a collar that has a slide thing on it where there's a clear part and you can slide it so a different color is on it.
Oh, it's like a bathroom sign? Like
Yeah.
occupied?
Red means doesn't want to be pet, and there's a threat of it biting you.
Yep.
Purple is like it doesn't want to be pet, but that's just because it's shy. It's not. It has nothing to do with you personally. And then the other one is it's open to be pet, but it doesn't like everyone. And then green is like full steam ahead, wants to be pet by everybody.
I like that.
So you can be like, that is a dog that is open to being pet right now.
Full steam
Does
ahead.
the-
It's like, and there's one that's like, it needs to be pet or it's gonna freak the fuck out.
Does the dog get to pick the setting or the
Well, the owner kind of conferences with the dog, and it knows
Dogs don't talk English.
Yeah, but
Dogs
they-
don't talk English; they're Portuguese.
That's true.
All
All-
right, pitch me, Willy.
Burping.
Burping, come on.
Hand up. I'm burping. All right, one second. I'm trying to figure out.
I really don't want to go to the grocery store, but I shouldn't spend money on like.
I know, me too.
Food out.
I think I'm gonna spend more money.
I think
I spent so much money this weekend.
Same.
This was
devastating.
This was a financially crippling weekend.
Devastating.
Devastating.
I just get drunk and then I get excited and I want to buy everyone drinks.
Yep.
And
I got some requests that I'm gonna recoup some of it, but as the upfront hit was pretty mind blowing.
oh, you request people for drinks after, or you're saying for like
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like the way
Not like if it's like I'm gonna get you a drink at the bar, but we like sat at Jameson's for like hours and
Yeah.
we're all ordering drinks and food and
the way I pitch it, I've left myself like no loophole to go through to be like that I maybe would want some of that money back. Like the way I'm asking people if they want a drink is like
No. This was like we sat at a table and had a waiter at the end, and I said, "I'll put my card down."
yeah. I will say when someone's doing that at Jameson's, there's no part of me that is going to pay them unless they request me.
Yeah. But I think if I was like, yeah. Barber comfort. You know, like Uber comfort, where you can set like whether you want to talk, whether you want music, how nice you want it to, cool you want it to
How
be,
nice you want them to be?
how you nice, yeah. Barber comfort. If because I know the whole thing. I like barber yap or no yap or whatever, but my different every time.
I'm different all the time.
Every time I go, different. Like sometimes I'm like I feel like I would like to chat with this guy, and sometimes I'm like I don't want to talk at all.
Yeah.
So it's just a little setting on your barbershop.
I love that.
I like that.
You let them know if you want to talk.
I also you could discreetly put pictures of the haircut you want, so you don't have to do the thing where it's like I want to look like this hot guy.
I like that too. Yeah, that's what Theo James did when we got our haircuts next to each other.
He showed a.
Yeah, he was like, well, mate, I know you look kind of like a douchebag in this, but could I do my hair like this? And
It was like an old photo of him or something.
yeah, it was like an old photo of him from White Lotus, probably.
Oh.
When I was in high school, I only wanted like the standard white guy haircut, but I didn't know how to ask for it, so I just showed him Coach Taylor from Friday Night Lights.
What is that?
Google Coach Taylor Friday Night
It's
Lights.
just like insane mohawk.
I just showed him that.
Oh,
haircut. I was like,
classic
I just want
white
that.
guy.
Just give me that.
That's funny.
I also thought he was the coolest.
Do you guys go to different barbers every time? Like you're not picky about that?
No,
or-
I go to the same.
No, me and Theo both kind of just stick with service and supply.
You travel and as a duo, you
Maybe
like
I shouldn't be doxing him.
the
He's just like my co-pilot, I guess, in
Yeah.
the barber world.
the Uber comfort conversation thing reminds. It's one of my favorite tweets of all time. It was trying to figure out if the barber can tell I lied about my job, and he goes, "Ocean King sounds stressful." And he goes, "It can be."
I saw that.
All right, should we do teach me something?
Teach me something.
Lauren, I'm gonna airdrop you a photo, and Willie, I want you to close your eyes until I tell you to open them. Okay? Can you do that for me?
I can't. Can I talk?
Can you be brave? Yeah, you can totally talk.
Can I hear?
Yeah. Can I hear?
Would it be fun if you could close your ears?
Or
You know I've been doing it around y'all motherfuckers. Come on.
all right, Willie.
Yapping, y'all. Y'all, yeah.
Keep
All right, what do we
keep your
have?
eyes closed, Willie. I'm about to show you a map of Central Europe before the unification of our present day countries as we know them now.
Okay.
This is dated 1444, and I think you and I both really like fantasy stuff and kind of like imagining new worlds, exploring new places. I think that you and I would both like it better if we lived in a place that looked like this. Open your eyes. These are all the countries back in the day in 1444.
Oh my god.
Isn't that cool? You could like
Crazy.
each place was probably like a new world with like new customs and culture and
Oh, they
stuff.
got Venice.
Isn't that sick?
Yeah.
It was just like a fucking crapshoot.
Germany was a fuck show. Like
Isn't that-
everything else is like still like reasonably sized things, and then Germany is like every 4 feet is a different house.
Yeah. But isn't that cool? Like there's a new lord in each place. If you get banished from one, like banishment now is a big thing. It's a big problem. If you get banished, like you gotta, this you get banished and walk like 6 feet to the left, and you're like, I'm in Hamburg.
I know a guy got banished from Santa Monica. Such annoying.
Such annoying.
What did you do?
He, you know, the pier. Mm-hmm. He tried to set it on fire.
Is this true?
Yeah,
Who is it?
Scott.
That's why you guys live in-
Scott Seeger set the Santa Monica pier on fire.
That's why you guys live like right on the Venice line.
Yeah, right on the border. He can't come in this way.
All right, teach me something, Willie.
All right. Did you know about? Have you ever heard of Mark Twain?
Yeah, of course. Mark Twain.
He was a pirate. No, he was an artist, author. I read this. He, in his like later years, I guess after he wrote fucking Huckleberry Finn or whatever, he invested the equivalent of like $8 million, including like borrowing money and like everything he could scrounge together into something called the Page Compositor, which is supposed to be like a typewriter. I don't know. It was like it lost to like a different kind of typewriter as like it was like he thought it was going to be the future of typing, and he put like everything that he could get together into it, and it failed. And apparently it led to like his family like no longer had like any of the wealth that he had like worked so hard to like accumulate, and like apparently like he lost his like creative edge after that, and just kind of his life fell apart after
he didn't lose his creative edge. He just the only way to write books was on the competitor's typewriter, and he was like, I won't, out of principle, I won't do it.
It's just funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
What a cool guy. All right, should we do This Guy Rocks?
This guy rocks.
This guy rocks. This guy rocks today. Hey. All right, Lauren.
Bro always airdrops.
Yeah.
I love
it. Yeah, but then it makes you, Lauren, have to take an extra step.
Yeah.
So this is an account called Bass and Bougie.
Okay.
It's a guy who likes fishing, and his wife is taking a video of him coming back from a fishing trip with his, quote, side piece, which is his boat. So let's just see these people.
He's got a side
whenever
piece.
I see
Nice side piece.
Every once in a while I see a middle-aged couple, and it is everything I want out of life 30 years from now. So let's give it a shot, Lauren.
Here comes Michael, y'all. He's back from his 2-day tournament in Chattanooga. He was gone for, what? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He's a good back-er-inner.
Is he going to hit the fence?
That's Morgan Wallace. I heard this on the way up. I'm digging that right there. He said he gonna smoke you like a pack of Lucky Strikes. Chain smoking.
I can get with that country song.
I bet you can. 'Cause I'm gonna chain smoke you on this cruise.
Michael!
Isn't that awesome?
Wait, they're so cute.
So originally I saw this video and I was like, oh my God, she's about to like bust him for cheating or something. Because like the side piece thing really threw me off.
Got it, yeah.
And then it was just like, it's just two people that are in love with each other.
Oh.
He said he's gonna smoke you like a pack of Lucky Strikes, and she was like, "That's a country song I can get with."
And then I think he said he was going to smoke her like a lucky, smoke you like a Lucky Strike.
They seem so happy. I'm obsessed
Yeah, that's
with
sweet.
that.
I want to own a
great.
house someday.
Me too.
I think that's a completely reasonable dream.
It's getting less and less reasonable.
No, I'm like scared. How is that?
It's insane.
When's that going to be able to occur? For me?
So for Willy and I, it'll probably be when we're 35. For you, it'll be whenever you find a husband that can
No.
do it.
When I become a
Just
millionaire.
a boy.
No, realistically, I think that in 5 years, Playdate will have made us all multi-millionaires, and we are gonna live next to each other. Why'd you laugh at that? You don't think we're gonna be successful?
I think I don't know. Hopefully.
I hope I'm a billionaire.
Well, don't get too crazy.
I wonder if that is even possible for me in this lifetime.
A billionaire? Yeah, you just have to get $1 billion.
You were gonna like do the math, and then you realize like the amount of money we have is literally
I'm halfway there.
Are there any trillionaires? Is that a thing?
They say that maybe the Saudi family are trillionaires because we don't have access to their. We can't see their finances the same way we'd be able to see like an American person's, but they have like unlimited money because of the oil money.
Yeah.
Damn.
But an individual, I doubt it. I doubt there's an individual trillionaire.
Okay, who dis?
This is the goon father.
Oh God.
What's up, Dean? How are you? Good. What's going on? You got the bras in the same order as last time. You have like.
Oh, those are
memorized-
bras?
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a one-time thing. Anybody want to sell this for your bra? $100 online. You know, that's really not a great profit. Bras are expensive.
120?
120?
Yeah.
Sports bras count?
No.
Sorry, dude.
No worries. Take this.
120?
That guy should be banned from Starbucks.
Isn't that fucking insane?
I would
the one day I
sell-
wear a sports bra.
I would sell I would sell my underwear for $100. But
100%. Yeah. I think bras are kind of expensive though, right?
They are, but also, here's the thing: if the guy just liked bras, he would have taken the sports bra. The fact that he needs it to be underwire only means he's doing some sick.
I mean,
and
he's
twisted.
covering himself with them.
Is
I
that what was
know.
on his face?
Yeah, he had them all over
I
his
think he
face
just-
and
Oh.
filled his car.
Wait, I thought he was wearing like a.
He is a sick and twisted puppy.
Oh my gosh, I thought he was wearing like a.
I did too.
Like
I thought
a
it was like a mascot helmet.
mask. What the
That guy should never be
actual-
able to buy coffee again.
I don't think that guy rocks for the record.
No, I'm terrified of this. Actually,
I think that we should look into that guy. All right, should we do the office plots that don't
Ew,
exist?
this is
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
nauseating.
These are the office plots that don't exist.
Somebody from the warehouse gets on Jeopardy, and Michael can't wrap his mind around how that is possible. He organizes a big watch party. He organizes a big watch party and screams wrong answers after every clue, all while the warehouse worker wins $1 million. Jim and Pam take him and the whole office to Poor Richard's to calm him down, where it is trivia night, and they pay the host to only ask about things Michael knows to restore his confidence.
Oh, that's very nice. I like that a lot. This is kind of in a similar vein. The company can only afford to pay half of the workers' bonuses, and so Michael comes up with an idea to have a company-wide IQ test, and so that the smartest people will get the bonuses. Michael takes it for fun and realizes that his IQ is technically special needs, and so in order to get in touch with his new culture, he watches Forrest Gump and Rain Man and stuff to learn about his new people.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Dwight becomes convinced that somebody is stealing office supplies, so he sets up a hidden camera on the supply shelf. Jim sees what he is doing and comes in at night when he knows Dwight is watching and pretends to hide a bomb in Michael's desk. Dwight comes in the morning frantically yelling about a bomb and looks like a total bozo when there's no bomb in Michael's desk. While Dwight is freaking out, we see Phyllis stuffing office supplies into her purse.
I love that. Michael sees a video of Google's new office online and wants to make their office mirror the smart offices of Silicon Valley. To streamline communication, everyone has a cup and string attached to each other. Mose is a AI robot, and Dwight throws all the trash in the lake so that it can't make it to the ocean.
I love that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin makes chili so hot when it spilled carpet nightmare. Onions in the chili. Now it's everywhere. Yes, carpet. Wild nightmare with spilling of chili. So hard to clean, but hey, that Kevin.
Kevin Jelly.
Kevin Chili's office.
Oh man, that's really funny. There are kids smoking cigarettes outside the conference room window every day during the summer when they would normally have the windows open to let in a nice breeze, but they can't because the room would smell like cigarettes. So they hold a smoking isn't cool fair in the parking lot to try and get the kids to quit, but secretly Dwight is just trying to get them to switch to vaping.
I love that. Vaping future. All right.
Can you read your Kevin one again?
Yeah, so what I was saying for the Kevin one, it was Kevin makes chili so hot when it spilled carpet nightmare onions in the chili. Now it's everywhere. Yes, carpet. Wild nightmare with spilling of chili. So hard to clean, but hey, that's Kevin. My life be like, ooh.
You want to do ways to ask someone to hang out?
These are ways to ask somebody to hang out.
I got room on my tandem bike.
They all kind of sound like you want to fuck them.
Yeah.
I want a tandem bike so bad.
Want to look for clues?
Wait, do that again. I was talking.
Want to look for clues?
My stories aren't going to listen to themselves.
Shall we share this space?
Okay, this. I didn't mean this one to sound
say it.
sexual, but then when you said they all sound sexual, now I'm thinking of it this way. Maybe one. Come fill my pea pod.
What?
Like there are peas in a pod. Like mine's
Come
open.
fill
You didn't
my
think that
pea-
would sound sexual at all?
Come fill my,
My
pea
pea
pod.
pod?
All right, man.
I can't do this alone.
Come play catch.
Want to make this a group effort?
Want to play after work?
Do you want to be in the exact same place at the exact same time?
Isn't it odd that that's what hanging out is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My parents are out of town. Yeah, that was so stupid. That was our worst draft ever.
Yeah, that one
I also
sucks.
had I need a dance partner.
Yeah, I think that just...
It wasn't a good draft.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's my fault.
No, it's not yours.
Okay.
We did that together.
Yeah, hanging out is weird
It's
because
such
it
a
is
cute concept.
I know, but it's kind of embarrassing to as adults to be like, do you want to come like enjoy each other's
I
company?
don't think that's
Oh, it's
embarrassing.
humiliating, yeah.
I think there's something very beautiful and special about it.
I also had a pitch idea.
We got.
I had a pitch idea for what's the worst part about playing like physical chess on a chessboard like this instead of online.
You can't take a break.
You have to like make sure everything's centered and like move the pieces so that they're in the middle of the square. They should make a chessboard where there's magnets on each square and magnets on the bottom of each chess piece, so you put it down and it automatically like centers it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
I'm
like
sure
a big
there's
issue.
some of those out there.
For me, it is. For me, it is.
I believe you.
All right, who's ready for Rusty's song of the day?
Ooh.
Hit him.
We're gonna do "Hello Goodbye" by the Beatles.
It's a good song.
I love it. I just learned about it the other day, and I'm more of a Paul McCartney guy than a John Lennon guy. And apparently, John Lennon hated this song. He said it was just Google what did John Lennon say about "Hello Goodbye"? He said it was like a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of Beatles songs, you could make that argument.
No, but he was saying like there was no meaning behind it.
Lemon.
Yeah, Lennon remained dismissive of the song. He said,
it just says he pushed for like a different song to be. Oh, he said it was the
I am
more.
the Walrus to be the
He said it was
instead
the
of-
more commercial, I guess.
but there was something
But
else.
I am the Walrus is way more nonsense.
No, that's what I'm saying. But he in his head, that was much more deep, and that this was just a bunch of like shit strung together that
He
didn't.
said the decision to choose "Hello Goodbye" was one more nail in the Beatles' coffin. That's like bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big John Lennon guy. Seems like a goofball.
I like
I don't know that song.
I'm only a serious guy. No, he just seemed like the worst out of all four of them. Like I didn't the whole like, have you ever seen that picture where it's like stay in bed, like grow your hair or whatever? He basically was saying like as a protest, you should like stop working, stay in bed, grow your hair out, whatever. And it's him and Yoko standing there while a maid does their like cleans their bed, and all the feedback was like, yeah, you can do that because
Right.
you're like a billionaire. Like that's not for how smart of a guy he was. I don't understand how he didn't see that.
Yeah, well, you're gonna love what happened.
I don't
to him.
know this song. I'll have to listen. I'm
I
excited.
go George Harrison, Paul McCartney, Ringo, John Lennon, in terms of guys I would want to kick it with.
Yeah, I don't know if any of me in the Beatles would like. I don't know if I would hang.
I think you're Ringo. You and Ringo would get a kick out of you.
He'd be like, I'm playing the drums.
All right, we love you guys so much. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Have a great rest of your week.
Drive safe, be
Kill it.
happy.
Drive safe on the weekend. Have fun with your friends, and we'll see you guys bright and early on Monday. We love you so much. Comment which Beatle you think Willy would like Willy the most.
I'm on the drums, mate.
All right.
Drumming away.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Lauren, play that theme music.